good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Give me a plus in the chat if you can hear me. Olga, could you please turn your volume up because we do not really hear you well. What about now? Just a tad more, okay? What about now? So now it should be okay. Yes. Do I understand you correctly? Все хорошо, спасибо. Okay, good. Now let's start. Hello, everyone. My name is Olga Alexeyeva, and I'm from Latvia originally. I now live in Barcelona. I'm a representative of the local leadership council in Spain. I'm the coordinator of the global verification department at NEW, Marathon 260 administrator and participant. I'm a co-owner of the global investment portfolio and a private investor. I met the company 5 years ago, but then for 4 years, I was just an investor and an observer. And then I decided to change my life and I started developing in this company. And you know, I quite regret that it took me so much to make this decision. It would have allowed me to avoid a lot of difficulties, tears. It would have saved me a lot of nerves too. And I realized that if you want to change something in your life, you should not delay. You should take immediate action. And I think many of you would agree with me. Let's start and open our webinar with our program here. We'll have a lot of different speakers, very interesting speakers. So we're gonna have impressive YouGain application experience, ongoing promotions and offers, promotions, discounts, and relevant news about data mining and digital doubles, Event 2020. We will unite partners from all over the world, exclusive company news, and we'll have a Q&A section. Now, I would like to present to you our first speaker, Dragoš Stančius. I did have a chance to meet him personally, in person. He came to our conference in Barcelona. This is a really bright person. He's a professional in his business. He's a fantastic speaker. He's a representative of the Presidential Council, New Consumer Community Partner Program President, Certified Master Profi Coach, Genius of Finance host, member of the World of Generals for Peace, New Consumer Community Leader in Italy, entrepreneur, speaker, and a professional investor. Today, he's going to tell us about the promotions and new opportunities offered by YouGain. Now, Dragoš, you have the floor, and we are waiting for your news. Thank you very much, Olga, for this presentation. I do remember our fantastic experience of attending the conference in Spain. Hopefully, we will be able to repeat that experience as soon as possible. And today, I must admit I'm quite excited because today is a very important day. Because this is the last Saturday of the month. But it is not just a common Saturday. It's not just a common end of the month. It is today that we have almost got to the biggest changes in our company. It is just 4 days left before the Event 2020. And of course, this accelerates me too. I'm full of adrenaline. And I would like you to feel the same emotions, because I have some inside information. I know what kind of news and prizes there are going to be, but I cannot really tell you about them. But I would like to tell you one thing. Trust us, and it's gonna be an incredible event. Right now, we have ended our marathon. This week, we had our last session. And of course, it was a huge step forward for all of us. Not even forward, but upwards too, because it was the strongest and the most significant course ever held in our company online. And the fact that I myself participated in the marathon as a speaker, for me, it was I repeat, a big, big honor. And of course, it was very important for us to receive your feedback from all the people that were listening to us, because thanks to the marathon, many people understood the potential behind our entire project. And of course, it is very pleasant for us to realize that. Now let's move on to the next slide. And of course, I specifically would like to tell you about what's going on right now. You must remember that on the 24th of September, UGAIN exam started. Then you were able to answer the questions on the 25th, and today is the last day, 26th of September is the last day to pass your test. So why did we give our students 3 days for that? Just for the simple reason for them to double check and check against all of their records and to rewatch all the material that we've given them and that they can find in their back office in their, personal accounts. That's what we call our personal accounts on the website. And we also gave them opportunity not just to take the exam once, but 3 times. And all of those people who are listening to me right now, maybe you are a newcomer and this is your first time with us. If you are a VIP club member, you can right now rewatch the entire material after the end of this webinar, and you will have 3 attempts to pass the exam with the best score. So why am I saying with the best score? Because nobody is hurrying you up when you are taking the exam. And we give 3 hours for every attempt. And you can do your homework, if you make a mistake, you will have a second, a third attempt, and maybe while you are taking the test, you can use a second device to watch the videos and maybe find there the right answer, because we would like all of our students to have the best score with the correct results. Because of course, we want our work not to go to waste, and we would like our students to be A students and be well prepared for the work ahead. And based on your results, your performance over those 3 days, you will receive a gift. And don't worry, if you do not score the maximum score, 50% should be enough for you to pass the exam, for that exam to be counted towards your overall performance. And also the company thought about, I guess, giving you a bonus. And I think this is a really good gift. I'll explain. Today, we will give to all of our students who were able to pass the exam successfully, we will give them an opportunity to receive points in accordance to the results that they scored for the successful passing of the exam. I'll explain. For example, if you got 80% of the correct answers, we will give you 800 points. But what are those points, I wonder? Those points, someday, some nice, beautiful day, will turn into YouGain tokens. And just think about the huge potential that those points are going to have, this coin is going to have in future, when we have 50 million companies with us whose products and services you will be able to pay with YouGain tokens. We will have 1 billion people in our ranks who will come to us and will want to purchase our coins. Just think about the exchange potential of our YouGain tokens, and think about what a huge gift you're going to receive just because you increased your level of education. This is the biggest gift, by the way. That's why and because I really love all of my students, I wanted to give you a few pieces of advice. I repeat, today is the last day to pass the exam. And let's move on to the next slide. Here we have the tips. So those are the tips that I can give to all of our students, and especially leaders who are participating in this test and who take our exam, and who can even maybe pass on the answers to their own networks. Again, I would like to recommend all of you to take screenshots of the questions with the answers that you gave to, and for you to understand where you made a mistake, possibly. Maybe at the third or second attempt, you might give it a second look and now understand where you made a mistake and where you gave the correct answer. And by doing it, you will be able, I guess, to achieve a better score, the final score. And I would like to reiterate again that it will be a great pleasure for us to give you your well-deserved awards. Oh, Bob, you'll have to guess it yourself. So we will be awarding our top 10 students. And we are going to announce those top students at Eventy, and all of our students who will cross the success score line, or say who will successfully pass the test, will give the UGain certificate. And just think that we created the opportunity inside an already existing opportunity, because 10 people with the highest rating after taking the exam will be taken or accepted, or better put it, will be taken notice of as possible UGain national coordinators. This is one more opportunity for you to build a career. Why? Because you're the best student, and why not? You made it to the top 10. And now I would like to thank all those people who participated in our educational sessions. And I would like to give you like a peek at what is going to happen at Eventy, like a sneak peek. All of you will receive a huge, just immense opportunity of course, after you pass the exam, to offer after the Eventy our application UGain Business to different companies, different firms, different legal entities. You will be able to build your water pipeline, the aqueduct, as we call it, to increase your financial flow. You will be able to increase your revenue. And just think that by learning how to make more, to earn more, the company, in addition to teaching you how to earn more, the company will also reward you with huge gifts. And when I say huge, I'm not saying it lightly. I'm talking about really worthy gifts. And we will even launch some kind of a competition, but we'll talk about it during Eventy. I'm not going to disclose anything more to you right now, because it's gonna be a huge surprise for you guys. And it's going to be quite a funny and interesting and amazing competition, because it will allow you to earn more and receive some really good personal satisfaction from doing it. Now, I think my part is over, and now I would like to pass the floor to the next speaker. But before I do that, I would like to use that phrase that we this phrase that we use very often during our marathon. Do as we do. You know the rest, right? Do better than we do. And do it with us, or together with us. So you have all the opportunities for that. And you have all the potential and the energy to become number one in this world. Just think about what Andre said at the marathon. And I really feel the goosebumps, when I just think about it. So those of you who will attend our Eventy 2020 will understand how rich, decent, and successful their future can be. Thank you very much, and I would like to pass the floor back to Olga. Thank you very much, Dragosh.
An amazing news. Our company surprises you and excites us. And look, there are a lot of opportunities, and awarding is incredible. Which news we will learn at the event, I cannot even imagine. They will be immense, they will be grand, I have no doubt. Now we can move on to our next speaker, Valentin Sokolnikov. Unfortunately, I haven't met him in person, but I know his story quite well, and it impresses everyone. And the work he does is the immense work, and Valentin has a lot of merits. He is the head of the control and analysis department of the NEW consumer community, company's partner program top manager, our financial analyst. He is the master profit training graduate, member of the Generals of the World for Peace Association, as well as a private investor. He combines a lot of merits in one person. And Valentin gonna to update us about digital doubles and data mining project. Valentin, I hand over to you and is looking forward to some updates. Thanks, Olga. Guys, am I audible? So please give me your feedback from 1 to 10 if you can see and hear me well. Well, I see your tens. Great, awesome. I am greeting all of you to our Saturday webinar. Thanks, Dragas, for the update about the examination. Please put a plus in the chat if you've already set your exam, and even indicate the percentage of your scores. I was looking forward a lot to sitting the exams. I was brushing up my notes. 87, 88, 75, 57, great. And there is another one that in 8 language rooms, we have almost 2,000 people. Put 1 in the chat if this is your first webinar, and put 2 as an indication that this is your second and even more. So starting from the second and higher. Thanks. Thanks. I see our newbies, our newcomers, and our regular listeners. So for those who don't know me, I am from Yakutsk, Russia. Now I reside in Moscow. Before that, I was in the army and used to live in different locations, towns and cities, and was the officer of the Financial Economic Service and the financial head of the financial authorities. And I used to be a partner of the company. Then I started to develop the business, and now I am responsible for the corporate finances. Now let's come to the topic. Data mining. Put a plus as an indication that you already utilize data mining tool. If not, put a minus. I see more pluses rather than minuses, but let's discuss data mining. If you don't know, this is our unique tool which gives us the possibility to generate new connections. We all know that our business includes business of new meetings, new contacts. And many people, when they learn about the company, they feel that it is something extraordinary, something unusual. And yes, we do communicate with the people, and data mining is the tool that expands our list of contacts. And in my example, in my LinkedIn account, I have over 1,000 connections, new connections, mined by data mining tool. And our CEO of the company Digital Doubles, Alexander Neymak, has full details, and Dmitry Radkevich at their webinars. But let's have a look at the figures as how data mining runs and functions. Now, in different social networks, there are over 6 billion people with their accounts in different countries, representing different sectors. We may know some of these social networks, or they could be total strangers to us. In the slide, you can see this, and one account of data mining could embrace up to 5,000 people as your regular connections. Data mining is the first product to come. Then we are going to launch Digital Double. A Digital Double is a double working with our account based on artificial intelligence. So one Digital Double account could talk up to communicate up to 5,000 people in one social network. So in the social network, there could be an account that will mine new connections, communicate with the existing connections. And let's have a look at the similar social networks, the way they are run, and what we can get through data mining. Please put a plus if you know WeChat and TikTok. Many of you did. WeChat is a social network in China, and it operates mostly in China, and the audience of WeChat includes 963 million users. TikTok is expanding with the audience of 524 million users. WeChat is prohibited in some of the countries. For instance, in Russia, it's not functional, but in other countries it is, and you can download this app, activate your account, and talk to your friends. TikTok is like a social network, which is more entertaining one, but as well, it capitalize the company Tencent, a company from China, and the capitalization of the company is 630 billion US dollars. This is because of their audience, their community that communicate and work in social networks. Another example is Facebook. Please put a plus in the chat if you have an account, a Facebook account. While you are putting your pluses, if you don't have this account, you can create it easily. If you don't know about the history of Facebook, it was established in 2004, the first launch. And in summer 2004, the company Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, got the first large investment of $500,000 worth from Peter Thiel, and his share was 10.2% of the total value of the company. Whereas in 2012, the community was 900 million users, and Facebook did IPO. When company did IPO, its capitalization was $104 billion. Isn't that great? Great figures. And the community as of today is over 2 billion users with the capitalization of $710 billion. The capitalization of the company varies. When I prepared the slides, it was 710 billion, depending on the stock market fluctuations. In the US, the shares may go down, and then they say that Mark Zuckerberg could either gain a few billions dollars or lose a few billions dollars, because the stock on the stock market fluctuate. And $1 invested in Facebook in 2004, 8 years after, grew up to $21,216. And this is using the example of Peter Thiel. Please, in the chat, write down if you would like to get 21,000 by investing only $1 originally 8 years before. So write down, yes, I want, or no, I don't. Look, the calculation is simple. You get 104 billion divided by 500,000 US dollars, and you get $21,216 with the capitalization and the capital gain. It's great. So Peter Thiel's stake is smaller now because he sold some of his shares, but his assets grew up in value. And therefore, as our trainers from the Academy of Private Investor say, you need to have a proper investment mindset. And now let's have a look at the results, at the performance of data mining. Next slide, please. As you know, in July 2020, we launched our first product, data mining. And as of the 24th of September 2020, out of all the accounts activated so far, and those activating their licenses, altogether, we mined 1.6 million connections. And whereas only 60% of miners activated their accounts out of those who bought these licenses. And on average, data mining mined 19,000 connections per day out of the 60 of miners with the activated accounts. And now, please get a calculator and the pen and paper, and let's calculate how all it works. Next slide, please. 19,000 users multiplied by 30 days, meaning 570,000 new potential connections a month. In 3 months, it would make up 1,710,000. Why 3 months? We count until Christmas, until New Year. And you know that we are going to add another 2 social networks. By the end of September, early October, there will be VK connected, and the next one to come, Одноклассники, classmates, and all together it will be 5,130,000, and in total almost 6 million potential connections by the start of 2021. Moreover, quite recently there was a good meeting with Alexander Neirmak and Dmitry Radkevich, and we even discussed when we can actually activate Facebook for our data mining. And all the updates will be shared by Andrei Havratov and Alexander Neirmak, but it is possible and it is feasible, it is realistic, but we want it to be very grand, not simply to activate Facebook and see the generation mining, but we want to actually combat it or to capture it with many accounts on Facebook. And for this reason, we need a lot of accounts with data mining activated to achieve this goal. And now we know our goal, 35% of the global population. We know how similar social networks worked, including Facebook. And now let's calculate how we can reach the results of Facebook reached in 8 first years of its operation. Next slide, please. For you to understand, 900 million users of Facebook, they are not all real. There are a lot of accounts that are not fully running. They are bots, chat bots, but we will have full-fledged accounts of real people. What should we do? We take 100,000 accounts of data mining and 10 contacts a day on average. And it could be 12 or 15 on average, 10 contacts a day, and we have 1 million contacts per day, potential connections per day, potential clients. In 30 days, it is 30 million. In a year, 360 million a year. And for 3 social networks, it would be over 1 billion potential clients 1 year after. And this way, when we analyze, it turns out that $1 invested in data mining in 2020, 1 year after, could translate into $346,000, given the company value is 104 billion US dollars. This is the value of Facebook when it did IPO, and meaning that $1 invested in data mining could actually translate into $2.1 million, given company value of $630 billion. Would you like to get 346,000 US dollars in $1 invested in 2020? Write down, I will. Yes, we all want, but for this we need 100,000 data mining accounts. And the idea of Alexander Neirmak, and actually we calculated that the capitalization will be even higher than 1 trillion US dollars, but not to shock you with such figures. And in social networks, there are no such precedents. And therefore, we are going to be the first to actually hit this bar. And moreover, we need those accounts or our supporters, our followers. And at the webinars, we explain how you can commercialize this, add new products, ensure higher growth rate. But simply using the accounts of the users we can bring together, we can easily get this calculation. Yes, without adding new social networks, it could be 1 billion in a year, but we plan to add other social networks as well. And our IT team work a lot for us to add new social networks, for us to grow, to expand, to capitalize. And the company, Digital Doubles, the share, the stake of the new community is 50%, and we are all co-owners of this business. And in this case, we can generate the fabulous growth, the phenomenal growth, and there is a lot of potential. And we all follow how data mining tool runs, and in case there are some failures, please contact the support team, because in my case, when I had some failures, I contacted them, and now everything is fixed and runs smoothly. Look, and this is one thing, this is the calculation, what to expect 1 year after. You may say, no, in a year, we won't see it. In 2 years, you will say it is possible. But for your information, when Jeff Bezos actually established Amazon in the 90s, 5 years after, he became a multi-billionaire. And my question, are you ready in 5 years to become a multi-billionaire or multi-millionaire? This is the timing for the company to keep up with its pace. If yes, write down, yes, I'm ready. As through our efforts, we work hard and we help the company to develop. Let's discuss the promotion and how it runs. As with data mining, there is a promotion. Next slide, please. Here, there is data mining promo on selling data mining product. Each person may engage. For this, you need to make 2 sales in your first line, downline, and then you will be included into the table. Secondly, you need to generate sales in your structure when your partners sell data mining. And when you sell it on your own, or your team, your structure sale, you actually accumulate these scores. Next slide, please. Let's have a look at these points. So actually you can find it in the back office. So 100 prize places, the first place will get personal coaching with Andrei Havratov plus laptop and plus 1000 CIU points. The second place, laptop, 1000 CIU points. Third place, smartphone, 1000 CIU points. Fourth place, HD webcam, in addition to 1000 points. And in this case, actually, place number 5, microphone plus ring lamp and points, and starting from the 6 to 100 places, as a gifts, you will get CIU points. And next slide, please. Now we are running the so-called Cyber Week, when data mining product could be purchased, could be bought by any registered partner registered with the group of companies NEW. So the discounts are over, but in this case, everything applied only to VIP club members, whereas now it is available to any partner, any participant. And please understand, we don't have a goal to sell data mining product and to get 100, 150, 250 from a user. Our goal is to increase the number of accounts through data mining. Even in case you have a social network but you don't use it, so connect or activate data mining, and this way we expand the community of our potential clients. Each time we can actually do this barbarian marketing, this guerrilla marketing, when we bring together all our people through data mining product, and then we activate digital double that will actually escalate or track the users, their profiles, and send out some invitations to some products, some webinars, some trainings, and this way we will increase our value. And the more people we have, those using data mining, the faster we will get this bar of 100,000 accounts, because when we have them, actually by that time we can actually capture or invade over 5 billion users in various networks. And even there is one to say, I have no social networks. Yes, we can contact directly then, or there are people who are inwards, they are very resistant, they don't communicate with others, they are not outgoing at all. I have such friends in my social networks, but look, they have their friends in social networks, and following the rule of 6 handshakes, actually, we can get to those who might be interested and expand our database. Okay, thanks a lot. Which social networks can we connect? Only LinkedIn is running. Quite soon VK will come. Follow the news, follow all the news, and watch the webinar. Every time we expand, we add new information, as we are not standing still. And thanks a lot for your time, for your engagement, and would like to hand over back to Olga.
Thank you very much, Valentin. Thank you. Yeah, the opportunity is really great and exciting. When I was hearing to you and when I was looking at those figures, I felt the shivers down my spine. And you don't really need to put a lot of effort into it, yet you can achieve such heights. I think it's just something incredible. And I cannot really stop surprising at how much our company, at how many opportunities our company is giving us to move forward. This is something really colossal. Now we are approaching our final speaker, Mila Surdyukova. I also had this opportunity to meet her in the company's office in Spain, and she's a very open, bright person, very smart person, and braining as well. And she's an incredible professional and knows her business quite well. And you can see on the slide how many different regalia and titles she has. She is a chairperson of the Presidential Council. She's a president under the Consumer Communities affiliate program. She's a strategic development director, investment consultant of the NEEW consumer community, certified master profi coach, Genius of Finance host, international speaker, private investor, and a member of the Association Generals of the World for Peace. And she has a huge list of different merits that could not simply fit on one slide. So Mila, I'm passing on the floor to you, and we're in anticipation of the updates about the company from you.
Thanks a lot, Olga. Greetings. It's so nice to be here. Thanks a lot, Valentin and Dragoš, for your sessions. Very interested information. I'm very excited as well about data mining as well as Ugain. These are two products which really will make our community grow much more faster. Can you please put from the scale 1 to 10, if you can see me well and if you can hear me well? Awesome. Great. Well, for those who don't know me, I think Olga pretty much explained who I am and what I'm doing in the company, being actively involved into their business development for pretty much last 5 years. And guys, I can tell you, it is a bit of a journey. I have never seen the company growing so fast. I have never seen that, you know, in one company, there are so many different micro projects. I don't even sure if I can call them micro anymore. Every single project we have, it's actually amazing and big opportunity on IT sector, on the finance sector, on, you know, and so many other segments we have. And it's amazing how people who've been part of our company are growing as well. Our community has increased. And for those of you who are new, just would like to share a little bit. This year, we are celebrating our 6th birthday, which I will talk about it slightly later. And the most importantly, that we are today almost 1.5 million people in our community. Imagine this. It's a massive, massive business, global, and we're speaking in so many languages. And even today in this webinar, we have more than 7 rooms full of people, full of partners who are spending this Saturday with us, getting some extra information, getting some knowledge, education, and valuable information. So let's go ahead with the slides, please. I would like to talk today about CryptoUnit to start with. I know that we have some new people in this webinar, so I will take a bit of time to explain first what is CryptoUnit, so we're all on the same page. Next slide, please. CryptoUnit program has been launched last year, and CryptoUnit program idea is to provide a global portfolio which is fully differentiated with the different sectors and segments. Idea is to unite people under one opportunity where they can multiply, save the money, where they can become co-owners and co-investors of the various segments and various industries. For example, myself being today in Russia and living in London for the last 12 years, I could never find the companies where I can invest into let's say gold mining or a diamond company myself as the person. However, company has this unique opportunity to unite all the best instruments we have today under one umbrella. And every single person, doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter what is your initial capital would be, but you all can become part of the global program, which is complete diversification, which is what people are needed nowadays, right? People are looking how they can save money, how they can multiply money, how they can be on the top of their inflation, and how they can have certain safety pillow, I call it. So CryptoUnit program is opportunity for everybody to be co-owner of the various segments. And for me, for me personally, when this program has started, I felt it, and this will be the answer for all these people who are maybe struggling today. Maybe they are wanted to invest money somewhere, but they don't know how. Maybe they wanted to have a better lifestyle, but they're not sure what to do. Maybe they wanted to be part of some company with a big mission and vision, but they're not sure what company is. I believe we have a bit of everything in our company. We have a great mission, we have a great instruments, we have a great education, and we have a CryptoUnit project which allow people to unite and become co-owner of the various assets all over the world. And this is the biggest advantage which we can offer today for our community. And I believe this is one of the reasons why we're growing so fast. Next slide, please. As I mentioned, we have a various sectors and segments as a part of the CryptoUnit program development. What you have heard from Valentin and Dragash, Digital Doubles and YouGain, these are also an independent company, but they are part of our portfolio as well. So they are independent businesses, but they're part of our portfolio, which means that every single person who is within our umbrella or who is part of the CryptoUnit program, they have an opportunity to not just be a users of these projects or products, but also be co-owners. So if the company does well, then every single person will do well as well. So it's win-win, you know. This is such a rules where every single party is in a winning situation. For companies like YouGain, for example, they need more users in order for them to grow, in order for them to have more revenue streams. People, they need entrepreneurs, they need YouGain because they can use it as a great instrument to maximize their business potential. They can have more clients, they would like to have more loyalty, they would like to have more scope of the businesses. And for people who are invested into YouGain, such as all our community and our company, we also are into this because we can get extra earnings, extra income from the company being performing well. So it is win-win-win for everybody. And this is very unique formula which we have created, and we call it MLCI business, which is multi-level crowd investing. Next slide, please. Here you can see summary, what does provide the CryptoUnit program. And I feel especially for new people who are joining our company now, guys, this is a golden time. I will explain today where we are in terms of the development and where we're going, but I can definitely tell you that what we're offering today, within next even few days, it will be a completely different offerings. So if you join our webinar for the first time, if this is your first time when you hear about CryptoUnit program, then please make sure as soon as we finish today training, you're reaching out the person who introduced you this webinar and you're asking information. You not even asking, you demanding information, because now like I will open a little door for you, right? I will show you this is where we are. This is where we want to, like, this is where we will go. But it's up to you, whether you go through this door or not. So make sure that you're an action taker. And after today's webinar, after you heard all this news, all the promotions and information, please make sure you act on it. Are you up to this? Please put plus in chat if you're up to the plan. Awesome. Next slide, please. Just to summarize how people can be part of the CRU program, specifically this information for new guys. First of all, you need to be part of Academy of Private Investor. This is the company where we are promoting financial and investment literacy. And why we actually talking about investment and literacy in every single webinar and training, because not because we have to, but because personally, I believe in the education so much. And I'm sure lots of people who are part of our company, they will agree with me. You know, there is a very interesting statistics exist that 95% of people who won the lottery, they will become a bankrupt in less than 5 years. Question, why? You received the money, you won the lottery, where is the problem? The problem is that people don't have a right mindset. They don't know how to manage money. They don't know how to multiply and save money. They don't know what are the rules of private investor and what are the rules of their money and finance management. That's why majority of the people, this 95%, according to statistics, they will spend this money. They will not make choices about investing money or how to multiply the money. They will make the choices which will be more likely buy the car, buy the house, going for holiday, which are also great choices. But it should be not an aim. Aim should be, how can I provide myself and my family, my kids and my parents with opportunity where I'm creating an asset, and this asset will be giving me income every month, and out of this monthly income I will sustain the lifestyle which I wanted to have. And if your lifestyle has increased, if you want to earn more, then what do? You either do a business, or you find more instruments, or you creating a new opportunities where your investment instruments will give you more passive income. And this knowledge can only be given to you guys through the Academy of Private Investor. And if you're not still yet part of the Academy, or maybe you haven't straight away come for the CryptoUnit program, but I really would like to warn you. If you're not taking the courses in Academy of Private Investor, if you're not going through the education and you have a large portfolio with the CryptoUnit points, then unfortunately it could be the time where you would be among this 95% of people who will fail. And I'm sure you don't want to be there, right? We all wanted to be successful. We all wanted to have a great life, and we wanted our assets to give us more. We don't want to kill the chicken which given us golden eggs. So therefore education is the key. So step number one is to go through Academy of Private Investor courses and learn about financial management and investment management and self-discipline. Second is VIP Club. VIP Club is specific community we have created within Academy of Private Investor. Can we go for next slide, please? VIP Club is an opportunity where only members of Academy of Private Investor, they can be part of the VIP Club, which will give them access to various programs, includes CryptoUnit program. So step number 3 would be to get in your CRU points, but only through the VIP Club. And we have created VIP Club for different reasons. First of all, we would like to have internal and loyal community. People who can be involved in various projects, people who can be involved in various business activities as well. And for that, we have created lots of perks specifically for VIP Club. There are some people who actually asking me this question quite a lot. What are their advantages of VIP Club? Please, guys, take a print screen of this slide. The VIP Club, first of all, it's very elite club of Academy of Private Investor. The idea of this club is to unite people under one umbrella, where we specifically highlighted the loyal people to the company. Also, it gives you access to the CryptoUnit program. Also, it gives you access to your game program. Also, it gives you access to digital doubles and much more. Every single project which we have under our umbrella in our ecosystem, we will go through the VIP Club, because we believe that people who are doing extra for the company, they deserve to have extra. If you agree with me, please put plus. So therefore, we have created this VIP Club as their opportunity for those who want to have extra to receive it. And by the way, all the big discount for the Academy of Private Investor also are being given only to the VIP Club members. So that's why it is a really elite and exclusive club. Awesome. Let's go to next slide. So question would be for new people. Can you please put from 1 to 10, how clearly you understood what is CryptoUnit program and what benefits it can give you from 1 to 10? Okay, great. Majority put 10, but there are still few people who are not yet clear. Well, hopefully within this webinar, you would have a better picture. Okay, so the CryptoUnit program and updates and latest news. Let's go for next slide. At the moment, we have a lots of things which are in progress in our company, specifically related to CryptoUnit program. CryptoUnit's program will not just providing you with opportunity to become a co-owner, but it's also providing you with the opportunity to have extra income streams. This is something I think I did not add it in the slides, but I will talk through this. So what I mean by additional income streams, well, first of all, CryptoUnit program has loyalty program bonuses. Also, we have profit bonus, which is almost like a dividend profit, but it's been replaced with a profit bonus because at the moment CRU program is not yet been put on a public domain, so we cannot technically call it dividends. But most importantly is CryptoUnit program has a different stages. So each stage means that CryptoUnit has own price, and each stage will be symbolized a certain scope of work which is supposed to be done. And for the last year and a half, we've been going through more than 12 stages altogether with the stage 1 and stage 2. And every single stage means there is an upgrade. There is something which company has done to make the CryptoUnit program to be more global, more official, to make the CryptoUnit portfolio to become much more higher in value. We call it capitalization. And today, our CryptoUnit portfolio already more than $400 million US. And if we compare this from what we have started, it's a massive increase. So therefore, when people are joining the CryptoUnit program, of course, they wanted to have opportunity to receive additional income, but they also need to understand that with the time, and I'm not talking about years and years, but the time, I mean even the monthly basis, the CryptoUnit itself become more value. So the price per CryptoUnit point increasing in a monthly basis. So therefore, those of you who already joined in a company last year or even this year, you can see massive difference from what was the price before and after. And I will repeat again, only people who are part of the academy and who are activated the VIP club, only they have access to the CryptoUnit development, only they have access to become co-owners of the portfolio. Hopefully now it's a bit more clear and you understand better. So moving forward in the process, at the moment in our CryptoUnit program, we have 4 main blocks, which you can see in your screen, which has been under development. Its own blockchain and additional features, crypto wallets, creating and testing, legal schemes, implementations, and further development within the tokenomics, white paper, and legal approval. And number 4, internal exchange testing and updates. And I will go through all of this to provide you with more information. And next slide, please. Now, what you can see now in your screens, this is our own blockchain. Yes, you can congratulate each other if this is the first time when you're hearing this news, but we have launched our own blockchain, which is available on explorer.cryptounit.cc. You can put this in your browser and you will open our own blockchain. At the moment, what you can see there is the general information about CryptoUnit, all the statistics supply. You can see the statistics by CRU distributors, and you can see the general statistics, different blocks and transactions. For all of you who already have, who already part of the CRU program, in your back office, you will see little link which allow you to click on it, and it will take you to their blockchain. For those who are new, you just need to believe me that this is our own blockchain. You can go yourself and test. This website is fully workable. What needs to be added on, it's the wallet, which you can see in the top, it says coming soon. It's also your personal address also will be updated very soon. So idea is to get this blockchain fully functional, and also we're going to use this blockchain for not just our CRU, but we will add other tokens, other instruments. We will add other cryptocurrency. It's going to be opportunity to exchange between cryptocurrency and tokens and cryptocurrency. Then we will add fiat money and etc. So the blockchain will be like having their own life, fully on the blockchain, which means being decentralized, which means being fully transparent. And also it means that, you know, the company is going to completely next level of the development. So yes, this will be done with the next few weeks. You will hear very soon on one very important event. The exactly dates when this will be launched, wallet, and also when our blockchain will be launched officially. But at the moment, specifically for new people, I think it's very important information which should open up your belief about the company. At the end of the day, there are so many companies in the markets. There are so many good companies in the markets, but also there are so many not that good companies, bad companies. And when it comes to the point of doing your due diligence, I believe the fact that we have our own blockchain is actually one of their biggest advantages. And I do always use this in my presentation to show people how far we went with the development. It is not that easy to create on blockchain. It is not like every single company has on blockchain, specifically such advanced as we are building. There are not so many blockchains in the world where tokens can be listed, guys. So therefore, if you look at what has been developed so far, it has been an amazing journey. And what our company has achieved is the massive results. So please make sure that you use this during your presentations. And if you would like to do a bit of a demonstration for those who already been in the community, you can always go to your CRU tab in the back office, and you can click on the portfolio, which you will see the blockchain link, and you click on the portfolio button on the blockchain, and it will take you to external website, which is, one more time, https explorer.cryptounit.cc. So have a look, have a check. I'm sure you also would be able to find even your personal transaction. Awesome. Next slide, please. Our internal exchange, which has been one of the heatest topics we have in the company for the last definitely 2 weeks. Can you please put plus who managed to participate in internal exchange? It was a lot from 2nd to 15. Okay, great. And in the Russian chat as well. Can you put a $sign if you manage to make some money as well? Awesome. This is amazing, guys. Yes, we have launched successfully our own internal exchange, which is, to be honest, it went so amazingly well. And there was one webinar done by Maria Antoninka, who's heading up the CryptoUnit project, and she showed the statistics compared with what we have achieved compared to one of the top companies who have like on exchanges, the volume of the top companies. And I can tell you guys, we've been in our internal community, Academy of Private Investor, VIP Club, CRU program. And with this little community, we have achieved even more than some of the biggest players in the market. And this is our first time in the history of company when we launch something like this, our internal exchange with a fully function where people were freely exchanging between each other. And yes, of course, it's been a massive news. And I have also participated in exchange as well. And it was really great to see how every single day the price was growing and growing and growing. So what you can see from this slide, it's actually statistics when we just started, which was 2nd of September. An initial price per CryptoUnit point was 0.0657. And if you look further in the slides, 9 of September, the price was already 0.07 cents, which already incredible jump. So which gives us average daily trading volume 365,000. And this is something which we have done only for 8 days. Can you please, on a slide, the last number is not shown. Can you please put the slides a bit up so people can see the final line, which is the most important line on these slides? So while they are fixing the slides, I will explain what other tabs mean. So the first is, of course, date, then CRU point. This was the CRU points sold within 24 hours. Trading volume, CRU points sold. This is the total supply, and market capitalization. So market capitalization is calculated that we are taking price per CRU point times how many CRU was into circulation. And we have this beautiful number, which is on 9 of September, were over than 2 billion US, well, not US, we cannot actually technically say US dollars. This is, I guess, for our internal statistics, we use units. So let's stick to units. But these are actually numbers which we managed to achieve within the first week of having internal exchange opening. Thanks a lot for fixing the slides. So you see the last bit, total trading volume over 8 days. So if we calculate all what has happened within the internal exchange function within 8 days, we have almost $3 million into the trading volume. Put plus if you are excited about this. Put many, many pluses if you're super excited about this. That is only first week, guys. Can we go to next slide? The most exciting statistics is what has happened afterwards. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days from 9 to 15 give us a massive, massive increase. Why this has happened? Remember, we had multiple sessions on in Academy of Private Investor about how price is forming. And we have a massive community. We have a great demands. We have a great products, and portfolio is growing every single month. All these reasons, or all these points are influencing the price for the CRU point. So every single day, when we had more and more people into the exchange, when we had more and more people demanding, when we have our internal exchange going crazy, every second it was multiple transactions. Because of that, because of our community has grown, because of the webinars we had, actually news are also one of the biggest influencers on the price. And we can see very clearly after one particular webinar, the price was shooting to the moon. Can you recollect what webinars were this? It was one specific webinar. And after that webinar, the price was going up so fast. Give me a guess. Yes, it was closed meeting, correct, Neil? Thanks a lot. Yes, it was actually a webinar which Andre have shown some of their internal information, and he explains about all the details of their our future for the next months, what will happen, the most exciting news, and what will happen afterwards. So the closed meeting actually gave us a very massive jump on the price. So what I'm talking about all this, I would like you to understand that our price and like how our pricing are formed has so many different variables. But because we have a massive community, we have a great demand, we have a great offers, and we have every single time we have news about something happening in a company, new products has been launched, new development been done, portfolio evaluation in the process. Every single time we are showing to people, to the world, that we have done next step, automatically it influences the price for the CRU point. And this is, guys, only our internal in-house exchange. We are not even launched yet in the global market. We are not even allowing people from outside to come. We are not even allowing CryptoUnit, crypto community to come and play. This is only our house team. So we playing in the house. And these are amazing numbers we have achieved. So if you have a look, the average daily trading volume is over 1 million. And if you have a look at the total trading volume for the over 14 days, it's more than 16 million. More than 16 million been done into the trading for 2 weeks. And this is amazing, guys. This is something you should really be proud of. And I hope that you're as excited as I am currently, because I've been sitting here in front of the screen and talking about these big numbers make me sweat, make me, you know, like goes crazy. Because I believe that we have achieved all this only by being united, only by having a big goals in the company. We're talking about big numbers. We're talking about markets which are trillion US dollars. Some companies, they cannot even think that big numbers. You know, I have done recently the presentation for one of the leaders in multi-level industry. And when I talk about trillion numbers, they were like, well, are you serious? Like our they targets were a few millions per month. And I was like, no, this is not our level. Our level, not even billions, our level is much more higher. So these 2 weeks have been amazing, guys. And yes, what we have achieved within being playing in-house game, it's amazing. So I'm really looking forward for us to going further. And of course, we have more and more news coming on this webinar. Can you please go for next slide? I know that some of you are a bit upset that we are actually at the moment not, like you cannot use internal exchange at the moment. There are some people who send me messages on a daily basis saying, Milo, can you please give me the date when internal exchange will be open? We went so fast, we went so great, and what has happened? Why all of a sudden a company decided to take a little, you know, a step back? What has happened? Can you tell me the truth? Okay, guys, I will tell you now the truth. What has happened? As the company, within working, you know, and doing this internal exchange into the house and achieving such a massive result over 2 weeks, we must to do all checks and updates. We need to have a look and check every single transaction has happened. As you know, very soon you will hear massive news when our external exchange will happen, when we will take CRU point to the market, and when CRU point will be a really stable token. So because of this transition, because of all these, you know, changes which are happening in the company now, we have called to our IT to do extra tests, extra development and updates of the internal exchange. We have a back office at the moment which was never designed to have internal exchange, never. And for those of you who are in IT sector, you guys probably will understand me better. But when you have millions and millions transactions happening so fast within the community or environment, which is not even created to be for internal exchange, it could create some of their extra pressure on server. It can create some of the pressure on some of the products, which we guys already has experienced. Remember, it was the day where VIP Club, all of a sudden, the product was not working. Why is happening? Well, I can tell you why, because of the internal exchange, because we have our back office is been under such a massive pressure of all these transactions, of all these records happening with the wallets. It was crazy. It was crazy for users, but trust me, for IT, it was nightmare. So therefore, we have decided to play safe. And I hope that you will understand this. We decided to play safe and to test, to get a bit of feedback from the server, to get a bit of feedback on each transaction, just to make sure that everything is run correctly and smoothly. We don't want to, in one day, to realize that, you know, our back office is, you know, it's not working and people cannot buy EIPs. We want everything run smoothly. But internal exchange give us lots of additional pressure on the server, and our back office, I will repeat, is never been designed to have exchange, not internal exchange, not in any exchange. Our back office is designed to buy EAPs. It's designed to build a business, create the network, and it's designed to have a transactions. That's it, pretty much. Whatever we are adding now in the top, this is extra, 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 extra. And now imagine if you are back office, you have a payment here, one back with a payment, another with the EIPs, another one with the wallets, another back with the news, and all of a sudden you have, boom, internal exchange has been launched. Yes, it's been a bit of pressure. So I really hope that you guys will have, not even, some of you put in chat, have a bit faith. I think it's faith, of course, important, but have a bit of trust in what we do, okay? Like, company does very well. And I think for those who've been in the community, you have enough proof for this. For new people, again, if you will explain it like logically, people will get it. People will understand. Even some of the external exchanges, they actually, some of them not even working every single day. I participated in different investment options myself, and where one of the exchange I'm using, they're only working from Monday to Friday. They're not even operating over the weekends. So same like if you look at their, in NASDAQ itself, you cannot buy the shares anytime, right? There are still rules when it opens, when the market opens, when the market closes. It needs to be clearance. It needs to be certain processes done in between, right? So therefore, we are now making the processes. We've been running nonstop for 2 weeks. Well, we probably should have done, you know, little by little, but I guess the company was like so excited about everybody being using internal exchange. So therefore, until the server was doing well, we just continue. But as soon as we realized there is some activities which were a bit damaging and giving extra pressure on the back office, from that day we have decided, okay, we need to really stop it for some time and get a bit of clearance and go through the balances, check everything. So it is all good. Company is doing still very well, and we continue to do so. And of course, internal exchange will be back very soon. At the moment, the date is 28. And we will take it further. Yes, on 28 we'll have the details from IT guys. They are working today. They are working tomorrow, and on Monday we will have a news. If they say everything is being checked and happy days, then of course it will be opened. If there are anything else, if they need to take extra days, of course we will allow them to take as many days as they want. Let's go for the next slide, which will give you an amazing news. Okay, all right. Thanks for feedback in chat. We have such a lovely community, such a great support. Thanks a lot, guys. How many of you actually managed to also participate in staking, in new staking offer, which is Evented 2020, Put Plus? Okay, I will explain a bit more detail what this staking means and show you how it's been calculated. So we have decided to do amazing offer for, again, only VIP club members and those people who have unlocked CRU points or those who are taking advantage of internal exchange. While you are using internal exchange, all CRU points, they're also being unlocked, right? So for those people, we are created an awesome package which called Eventy 2020 staking offer. Idea is to give CRU points for 36 months under 8% staking offers. So 4% out of which will be added back to the balance, and another 4 will be completely unlocked. Next slide, please. Now let's have a look how these percentages are calculated, which is really very important. So take the pen and paper if needed. So first of all, we are looking now an example of 100,000 CRU points. Package will be available supposed to be available till end of this month, right? And how you calculate is 4% from 31st of March. Have a look on the slide. From 31st of March, you will start getting first accruals. You will start getting first percentage of the CRU, which will be added to your back office. So 4% each month from 31st of March to 30th of September will give you in total 120,000 CRU, which will be blocked, which will be added to your main deposit. Another 4% on a monthly basis, which are 4,000 CRU points, according to example you have seen, will give you 120,000 unlocked CRU. We are summarizing them up together. Your initial 100,000 plus 120,000 from being blocked, plus 120,000 from being unblocked. It will give you in total 340,000 CRU points, guys, which is 3 times more than your initial initial deposit was. I don't know if you have seen that anywhere. If you did, or if you do, let me know. But I have not seen such a big numbers with any company who ever were doing, staking, or specifically when we're talking about instruments which are increasing in the price, increasing in the value. And what is also important to understand that from March 31st, you will receive on the monthly basis unlocked CRU, and this unlocked CRU you could put in their additional staking, or you can receive UNTB, or you can do them, exchange them, sell them, whatever that you decided to do. And I can tell you guys, from 31st, not even from 31st, but even this year, the CRU points will be much more higher than you can imagine to be. If you only look at internal in-house exchange, the initial price, according to the slide, remember it was 0.6, I think it started with 0.5 even, and we went to 0.20, which has increased massively. Imagine what will happen when CRU points will be on external markets, when they will be exchanged to the tokens, when it will be a global, really global market, and this project will live outside of our back office. So therefore, this promotion, Eventy 2020, 8% is the best promotion we ever have. People asking me, oh, Mila, what happened with my old my staking? What shall I do? I cannot tell you what you should do, because it depends on your financial plan. Because there are some people who are canceling the old staking, they get into the new. There are some people who don't want to go to the staking, they just wanted to sell. So it depends on what do you want? What is your game plan? What is your financial plan? And that's why, again, it's coming back to education. Once you build your financial plan, then you know what to do. According to my financial plan, like I put all on staking, because the results of the staking which I will receive would be enough for me to cover not just my lifestyle, but my entire family lifestyle. And I understand that, the price of the CRU will increase. I understand that from whatever I put on the staking now for this offer, From March, I already will have additional unlocking CRU points because of the staking I'm creating today. And of course, I also understand the more CRU I'm putting on staking today, the more I will have on March, the more unlocked I will have on March. And of course, I understand how our portfolio pricing is formed. And I understand that once we go to the mass market, how much will be our CRU and what will happen with our company performance. So by knowing all this, I can make educated choice. And by the end of the day, it's all about having educated choice. If you just playing, you know, playing the golf or football with your eyes being closed, what results you will get? But there are some people who playing their life game with their eyes being closed, their investment and finance game with the eyes being closed. Then what sort of results you're hoping to have? Let's not hope, let's calculate. Let's not play the game with the closed eyes. Let's play the game with the full attention. Then you will get the best results. And then you will work according to your plan. Not plan will make your life, but you will make the plan. You will follow all your life. If it makes sense, put plus in chat. Give me some feedback. Awesome. And of course, yes, some of you have put about the dividends, of course. When you are putting the CRU on staking, whatever unblocked you will have, like not even unblocked, but all CRU you have, it will be also a dividends. So absolutely, yes. So now the best news of the day, probably not the best, but one of the best. Next slide. Because we understand that some of you are very new to our company, and we really, really would like every single person who is ever been in our community have a massive benefits. And it doesn't matter if you're old member or new member, we want to have the best for everybody. So therefore, understanding that internal exchange now being tested and not working, understanding that some of you really wanted to have this event to 28% staking, we have decided to extend this offer till their exchange will be working again. You can see in your screen, these are written terms and conditions, and we even put explanation why we do this. So let's read it together. We are extending event to 2020 staking for next 36 months. And it's, staking for 36 months will be extended by the number of days which is internal exchange is closed. So whatever the last week internal exchange was closed, so now we have this extra 10, 15, whatever the days will be, which we will extend this offer. If exchange will not be open in the next 2 or 3 to 5 days, we will add these 3-5 days to this offer. So we want to ensure that every single partner is not worried that they are missing out biggest promotion. Because yes, you can take the break, you can breathe out, because this is something we have decided to do with the President Council and with the Global Council leaders, that we need to provide this opportunity. But also, if you read the last bit, which is the most amazing, so we will not just help to all these people who was not able to use the staking option, but we will also set up our internal exchange exactly from this to the same corridor as it was when we have stopped it. So none of you will have a worry or headache. What if internal exchange will open, and what if the price will be less again, then I might lose some money. So therefore, we have decided to open up the internal exchange with exactly same corridor as we have closed it, which is from 18 units to 25 units for each unlocked CRU points. It's amazing news, guys. Put from 1 to 10 how excited you are. It's almost 2 news in one. First, extension of 8%, And second is having this corridor, which we will setting up in order for people not to go back to the past, but the price will be just going up and up, as well as demand will grow. Awesome. Let's go to the next slide. Now I hope all your worries and doubts about CRU have been taken care of. Put plus if it is. Okay, good. So now I will talk about other news. We'll get my speed up so we finish within 20 minutes, hopefully. There are some really amazing news, guys, we have. So let's go to next slide. This is something some of you already have seen in the back office. 1 hour, 38 minutes ago, we have put an announcement that Golden Friday has been extended. Again, we have done it for a few reasons. One of the reasons was that people would not able to use some of the units which been utilized for internal exchange, and they were not able to use now these units. But and second reason, because there are some people some countries who have a difficulties to top up their wallets, and they were not able to make it on time. So they have put lots of messages to support, and thanks a lot to specifically our support team. Dina, you are doing a great work by helping everybody. I know how much pressure in now for the last few days and been to support, but you guys doing really, really well. Everybody who now in chats, can you put something for support? I'm sure you're also grateful for the help. Give them some gratitude, some of the emotions, because they've been doing very, very well. I know specifically for the Golden Friday extension, they help us to make this decision because they shown how many people were asking about this. So thanks a lot. A massive thanks and appreciation to support. You've been working really hard, specifically for the last few days with all these changes in news. Awesome. So Golden Friday has been officially extended, and the date now it's Sunday midnight Moscow time. So you also should be able to see this in your back office. The date has been officially announced. It's 23:55 Moscow time, which is night time between Sunday and Monday. So make sure that you talk to all your partners, and please make sure that you use this time to whatever that you need to do to top up your wallet, or to help with the verification, or to help with the registration. So the Golden Friday is extended, but it's extended for limited time only. We are not planning to extend it forever. Let's go further. Next slide, which is one of my favorites. For the next 4 days, we have a biggest ever event which we organized. This is for the first time in history. We are celebrating company birthday online. We do a virtual event 2020 with every single country in the world, to be able to connect with every single person who wanted to be part of their celebration can now connect from their home, from their computer. You can connect from your phone, from your tab, whatever that you prefer to connect with. But this is an amazing opportunity to unite us all together. I know there are still some countries, the border of which is not yet open, and some people are restricted from travel. And for that, we have decided this year to do eventing online. We still would like to unite with you guys. We would like to share with you awesome news. And of course, it's going to be extra training as well. Can you please put plus in chat if you have participated in Eventi last year in India? Put number 2 if you will recommend to attend Eventi for new people. And put number 3 if you really find a good value from Eventi, if you have learned something new, if maybe there was some news which you were waiting for, or some trainings you were waiting for, and you had it at Eventi. Awesome, thanks. Thank you, guys. Exactly. So the Eventi 2020, it is not just online event. It will be lots of live sessions. Let's go for next slide. It will be lots of announcements, lots of surprises, lots of celebration and training as well. So now we'll go quickly through the program we have, so you're all on the same page. And by the way, Eventi packages now also available in the back office. And I can see that Eventi team has put in a message that more than 108,000 tickets have been sold by now for Eventi 2020, which is great because we only opened this sale only yesterday. So imagine over well, almost 2,000 tickets within a matter of 24 hours. It's a good goal to, well, it's a good achievement to have. So fast forward, we have 3 parts of Eventi. We call them sessions. First session will be on October 1st, which is the day of this celebration. This is the day where our company has been opened. This is the day when Andrei Havratov has signed all the legal documents and our company has been opened 6 years ago, guys. It's a massive birthday for all of us. Some of you are maybe joined the company 6 years ago. Some of you maybe joined the company 3-4 years ago. Some of you maybe joined the company last week or even today will join. But we are together celebrating our 6th birthday because this is something we've been proud of. And I feel, you know, when you, specifically when you do the presentation, use this date, always talk about, you know, we've been in the market for 6 years. We are a company who've been in the market for such a long time, and we still, you know, massively having our goals. We're still performing so well. And every year, in fact, we are performing better and better and better. So day 1 is festive parts, lots of presents, lots of surprises, lots of announcements will be made on the first day. So I'm looking forward for everybody to join us online. And the entry tickets, it's only 10 units. We have decided to put the lower entry so everybody can join, guys. So new people, old people, I'm sure every single person has at least $10 to spend on the event over the year. So therefore, 10 units is the price for Eventi session 1, which will be announcement, celebrations, success stories, and some of the gifts and much more. Second slide, please. Another 2 sessions will be followed by training as well. Can we have next slide, please? So it's called Eventi Masterclass. Eventi Masterclass will have session 2 and session 3. So session 1 will be 1st of October, nighttime, midnight to 4 o'clock in the morning, Moscow time. And session number 3 will be 2nd of October, 12 till 4 p.m. Moscow time. The reason why we have such different time zones because we are a massive company with the different people all over the world. And if for Moscow, it is the time, for people in Latin America or America, it is morning or daytime. So therefore, in order to satisfy all people, all our partners, the timing is different, you know, for each day. So therefore, every single person can join and can take their massive value from the event and from the training. And the training will be all about instruments, whatever you will hear on a day 1 or session 1 about announcements, about latest news and some of their launches. Session 2 and session 3 will be about how can I use this news or what I just heard to make my dreams to become true. How can I use whatever that I heard about the company plans, company development, how can I use these instruments in order for me to build my team, in order for me to build my country, in order for me to become successful entrepreneur, businessman, and reach my financial freedom number. Who is planning to actually become financially free this year? Put plus. We still have a few months left. And with the promotions and not with the promotion in news, we're going to have an eventi. I'm sure we will have people who will reach financial freedom. So yes, the session 2 and session 3 will be all about instruments. What do I need to do in order for me to get results I want? So I definitely recommend every single person who's attending day 1 or session 1 to also attend session 2 and session 3. Invite all people who are new, who are old, it doesn't matter. Invite every single person within your community, within your network to take the part. Last year, we had more than 17,000 people in India. These people were buying physical ticket. The people were taking a travel. People were taking accommodations. People were incurring extra cost just to come and to see, to feel and touch and have this energy. This year, guys, we are doing it online. So our aim is to have at least 500,000 people online. Can we do this? Our community, 1.5 million people. If every single person who is now in the room, and we have 8 rooms, and I can see only in English, we have almost 600 people. If each of you will take at least 2, 3, 4, 5 people with you, guys, we will have hundreds of thousands of people attending online. Probably technical team for eventing and people who are organizing, Andrew and Harin, now it's like, wow, what a numbers Mila just mentioned. But yes, I'm sure we can do this. We have a massive community. And after what you will hear in Eventy, guys, announcements and trainings, trust me, you will take your life to the next level. If you do this by yourself, only yourself, you know, you can be excited, you can be, you know, buzzing out of news, but it's going to be hard to, you know, pass this to other people. You know, it's hard to just put this emotional state on somebody else's head. The people need to be there with you. So you can have a nice coach, order yourself some healthy snack and watch together with your family, watch it together. The reason why we actually encouraging people to buy individual price, individual packages, because it's gonna be some really cool presents. It's gonna be some really cool news and announcements during the eventing. So to summarize, you can either attend day 1 for $10 and you can be part of the session 1 news announcements celebration, or you can take only training, which is session 2 and session 3, and pay 397 units, or you can do both for the price of 347. Yes, there is no mistake in slides. By attending eventing and masterclass, you will have a better price option. You will have a better price and package. So session 1 celebration, session 2 training, session 3 training will be only for 347 units, and this already available at your back office. So make sure that after we finish the webinar, the first thing what you do is to share with your team. If you not yet purchased the ticket yourself, if you're a leader, if you want to become among the top people in the company and you are taking serious this business or this company, this investment, this knowledge, then you should be there. You should join us online. You should be among hundreds of thousands of people who will connect online and celebrate 6th birthday of our company. Moving forward, remember I talked about surprises. What you will have as one of the big surprise for Eventy. Can we have next slide, please? We will release 20 souvenirs, 20 golden, pure gold coins, which we have made last year in India. We will release this to 20 lucky people who would be online. Is each tickets which you have in your back office has a certain number, and we're going to do a lucky draw where 20 people who purchase the ticket themselves, who are being presented in Eventy, they will be taken by surprise, and it's going to be announcements who won these coins. And what people need to do as soon as they hear the name, they will need to connect. They need to, they have only 15 minutes to tell, I am here, give me please my coin. If people are missing this part, if people are busy, if they are somewhere walking around and they have heard the name, but they have missed it, then unfortunately we will announce somebody else. And I want to show you something really cool. So this is our packaging for last year golden coin. We had a package which is still in the back office where you can buy. Can you see? Can you see my screen? This is what you could have among 20 luckiest people. Piece of pure gold. And you know, this is not just a souvenir. This is something which is also extremely valuable. Number one, because it has a limited edition. We only have 350 of coins been ever made. We will never make them again. You see, number one. They are unique to our company. They made from pure gold. They've been made in India. And they are also as investment instruments, you know, the gold and historical data, the gold will increase on the price. So same with our coin, it will increase in the price in the future. So those who would ever wanted to sell, you will guys get much more value than, you know, buying today in the back office. And the packages which we have today available with this coin is actually $8,000 where you have this golden coin as a souvenir. You have some of the CRU points as well. And of course, access to the education. So you will get 20 luckiest people will get them on the spot, on the venting. Who would like to be among the people? Put plus. I also would like to actually win one of these. Awesome. Are you guys not yet tired? Because we still have few news to cover. Are you still have energy? Are you still excited? Awesome. Let's move forward. So there's another amazing promotion which also has been already announced in the back offices. It's called double or big content with less. Who knows what this promotion about? Put plus in chat. I think specifically for new people, for newcomers, guys, you are so lucky. The company this month, September, are given so much different surprises, so much different options, and reward our partners so much. Last year, we didn't do that, these promotions. But this year, just before we go into the global market, just before we making this massive announcement, we have decided to make September a blast, to make this month the most memorable, to make this month so excited. So even new people who join us and who or wanted to be part of it, they can get the best offers at the best time. This promotion, next slide please, means that every single person who will make any purchase of our EIP, of course, if you're part of the VIP club, and your EIP has CRU points, you would be able to receive double. You would be able to receive 100% of the CRU points which you have in a package 12 months later. And what this means, it is not just doubling. Today, if you have a look on our packages, and if you calculate CRU points individual price, it is already approximately between 15 to 25 cents. When next year you will receive your double CRU points, the price will be much more higher. We are aiming to take our CRU points next year to the price of anything between 50 to 100 up to 500 US dollars for one CRU. Of course, it is an ambitious plan, but the good news, it's up to all of us. So imagine all these people who are getting to the company now, old members specifically, when you buy an EIP, and if you are having all these ticked terms and conditions, which you can see in your screens, after 1 year, you will have exactly same amount of CRU which you have in package 1 year after, with the price of the market on that time, on that date. And I think it's it's more than double. This capitalization will be on the thousands and thousands percentages. So therefore, every single person who is still new to the company, guys, this is best offer we have. All what you need to do, first of all, have a ticket for event and being presented an event and the training. Number two, of course, participate in all 3 sessions and being there, taking notes, and hopefully also passing these notes to your teams, and do the training for them. 3, we're going to do a simple test. The test will be just to check if person has understood what is being presented, specifically at event date, and understand if people are on the same page with the company, which I believe it's very important. Sometimes we say in one use, but a person can hear completely different. It's almost like a glass half empty, half full. So we would like to make sure that we're all on the same page. Number 4, you need to be a member of the VIP club, because this is only promotion for VIP club members. And 5th, you would need to enter your ticket on the promotional registration page, which will be given to you later on. Just to summarize, if you do this promotion as among your partners, you can tell them that every single person who is part of the VIP member, and all these 5 points on the screen, they can have a double CRU, and this CRU will be applicable to any package we have in the back office, whatever it is installment, whatever it's one-off package, whatever it's any EIP we have in our back office, you will receive another 100% of the CRU 12 months later, with the price of the market price of that CRU. So therefore, it is really huge offer and huge announcement. And I know there are some people who already made 5 and 6 packages they already purchased because of this promotion. Well, I can tell you guys, so far it's been Eventi staking option, and this one so far they've been the biggest promotion we have ever run, and this is the very big takeaway from the company. I'm hope that you are understand now fully how these promotions can help you to increase your structure volume as well. But most importantly, all people who are taking the part of this promotion, if you are fulfilled with all these criteria, you will receive much more. It's going to be massive reward 12 months later. Can you please put from 1 to 10 if you understood this promotion, and if you are happy for this promotion to being introduced in this month of September? Awesome. So, and we have one more amazing news, which I already shared with some of you on the training, but I think it's really, truly amazing news, just to show how big heart our CEO has, and how big heart our people, our community, our company has. Let's go to next slide. We have decided, or rather Andrei Havratov has decided, that every single person who is ever been in our company from the day one, they will receive additional CRU points according to what rank they have, what package they have, and according to the structures. This is opportunity for every single person who maybe come to our company 5 years ago, and maybe they have no idea what is CRU program. Maybe they have no idea what is Eventi, and maybe they don't even look at their back office for the last 4 or 5 years. This is opportunity for them to reconnect. And this is opportunity for you leaders to take the phone and to call every single person who is ever been registered in your team from the day one of your team existence. Every single person who's been registered in Sweek, like our company name used to be a Sweek before. Every single person who ever purchased equity from the Skyway technology, from any other EIPs we have, EIPs of Skyway technology, EIPs of Academy of Private Investor. So all these EIPs will be additionally rewarded with the CryptoUnit points. Remember, approximately 3 years ago, Andrei Havratov mentioned on his webinar that every single person who believed in him, who believed in the company, who registered, who supported, who actually made the purchase of Academy packages, he will reward in one day. Remember this? This day has happened. Within the next few months, we will create some of their statistics, how many people we have active in our company. And of course, in order for you to be part of this promotional, part of this rewarding, you need to be part of their VIP club. You would need to activate your back office again. You would need to complete your verification or update your verification. And of course, you would also need to activate your CRU back office, because for some of the members who've been in the company years ago, some of them don't even update verification. Some of them don't even have CRU back office. So they've been made this single purchase years ago, and then they've forgotten about the company, or maybe they are busy with other businesses. So make sure that you are reconnected with the company. And if you have those people within your team, if you have those who are not yet been actively participating in CRU, this is the time to call them up, to tell about the reward, to give them a presentation about CryptoUnit program and explain them what they will have. And for them, as I said, they need to have fulfilled few criteria. Verification updated, be part of the VIP club, and of course have a CRU back office also being available for them. So let's go to the final slide. I hope you learned a lot of news today, and I really hope that after this webinar you have some of their notes, some of their ideas, how you can promote this webinar further, or better get some extracts on this webinar, maybe slides, and present with your team. But this is a little action plan, what to do next. First of all, contact with every single person in your team and share amazing news. I think today we have so many good news. When I was doing the slides, I was like, oh my gosh, like we never had news page such a full of different news and updates as we have today. Go back to all members, tell them about the presence, tell them about how to activate. Do not forget to invite all your partners to upcoming eventi training. Don't forget to buy the ticket yourself. Don't forget to promote eventi. And if you really truly believe that it has been added value to you, do some recordings, do some invitations on Zoom or on Facebook, on Instagram. Let's get out there to reach the masses. The news which you guys will hear gonna be really, really amazing. And the training you will have, of course, it will help you to get some of the tools and get everything what you learn from day one to the practice and how you can use it. So definitely use all these promotions reasons and invite people. Get together with your team. If you can organize a little house party, organize it, spend together a quality time with your friends, with your family, with your team. It will be an unforgettable experience. And of course, take advantage of all this month promotion. September just about to finish. We have 4 days and September will be gone. So take an actions now. Don't be the person who just listen all information and you just kept it for yourself. Make sure you share with other people. The only reason why we achieve these results, and I believe our results are massive. We have paid last year more than $65 million in the commission. Can you show me the company who has been like paying such a crazy, massive commissions to its community? Every single of you guys who are participating in our company, you are businessmen, you are client, and most importantly, you are co-owner of the CryptoUnit program, which will set you free, which will allow you to leave the legacy, which will allow you to build the biggest asset in your family. You're creating a history of your family wealth and abundance now, today. Think about it. Think about this really deep with your heart and with your soul. And the last image, which I really want you to think about it, you know, this massive and beautiful and yet magic tree. You know, this is remind me our company. And I want you to have this image when you are sending the company love, when you send in support, when you stand in strong, when you are doing your meetings and presentations and trainings, when you're talking to your members about the company. Imagine the company has been this massive, beautiful and magic tree. And this tree has such deep roots. It go through entire planet Earth. These roots are so deep and they united us all together. This tree is so beautiful. It has different fruits. Imagine your favorite fruits and feel connected with your tree. The tree is the symbol of life. The tree of symbol of something magnificent, something strong. You know, there are trees in the planet Earth who are living of hundreds and hundreds years. So our company today already a big tree, and we will grow even further. We will unite millions and billions of people all over the world. The question is, are you part of this team? Will you be sharing company vision and mission? And will you take all these actions for you to be successful, for your family to be successful, and to build the wealth and abundance, to build everything, you know, all these magical feelings and emotions inside of you so you can put it to other people's hearts as well. That's what we do, guys. I hope this image will be with you. When I do in my meditations, I always imagine in this as well, that we are coming together, we hold in our hands and we send in this energy of love, energy of abundance, energy of wealth, energy of success, energy of unity. That is what we're all about. Thanks a lot for being here today, to attending our bit long webinar. It's been a pleasure as usual to present in front of you guys, and I would like to pass stage to Olga. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Mila, a lot. I believe I have nothing to add, as I have shivers in my back. And the news, the updates, and the opportunities are a bright journey ahead of us all, thanks to the company, thanks to all those who are doing this for us. I don't know, my heart and my insides are trembling after everything I've heard. And I believe that I am going to express the gratitude on behalf of everyone present at this webinar. And I'd like to wish to our speakers, trainers, and those who will sit their exam, you gain exam, good luck, success, and gain success in your life, and show off yourself to the full extent if you fail to activate the data mining product yet. So please do it and develop further, as you will gain amazing and incredible opportunities And it's great that the company gives us a chance to participate in the promotion and get the packages with the discounts and benefit from these bonuses and share this opportunity with others, as this promotion indeed is incredible, and I believe you won't find it anywhere else. And our Golden Friday, which will last till the 25th of September, if you are a newcomer, new people, so don't even hesitate, join us, join our community, and please move on together with us. You have the opportunity to expand your portfolio even further. I wish all of you good day, good evening, good morning, depending on your time zone, and looking forward to meeting you quite soon at the event in October. Please don't miss this event, as you will get a lot of excitement, a lot of energy. And I do thank all those who is present at the webinar. I'm grateful to our speakers. The updates were incredible. Thanks a lot to everyone, and looking forward to meeting all of you at Aventi. So good day, good evening, good night. Bye-bye, and be blessed.